Hey everyone, Bern here from BernStoneTV.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the Single Resource Refining Calculator. The first step is to access the calculator, and you can do that by heading over to BernStoneTV.com and clicking the calculator on the top bar or scrolling down to the calculator in the middle of the page. Once you are there, you will see multiple tabs at the bottom of the file, and you want to scroll over to the tab that says Single RRC. On this tab, you will see three boxes. Now, multiple people can access this specific calculator at the same time, and you will see the changes they are making. So, if you do see the values on one box changing, please use another box for your calculation. Do not bother the other person. Now, let's take a look at the values you need to make this calculator work. From the top, you will see the tier and enchantment. This refers to the tier and enchantment of the resource that you want to refine. Now, for example, let's try to calculate the profit that we can get from refining a tier 4.1 bar. So as stated, let's go tier 4 and enchantment is 1. And just a quick note here, there is a comment that says for tiers, the value should be 2 to 8. And for enchantment, if the tier is less than 4, the value should be 0 because there is no 3.1 or 3.2. And for tiers that are higher than 3, which means tier 4 and above, the value can be 0 to 3. Now for the 4.1 ore, let's say we refine it in Thetford because you get the highest resource return rate there. And the usage fee is, let's say, 350. And the resource return rate is 36.7 for in-city resource refining. But you can see the resource return rate wherever you want to refine. So let's say you want to refine in your guild island or in an off city. Just key in the resource return rate that you see when you are refining. Now for tier 4.1 resources, except for blocks, which we will discuss a little bit later, they do need 2 raw resources and 1 refined resource. So I got the values or the prices for raw resource for 4.1 ore. It's 168 over at Thetford. And for the refined, this is tier 3. So refined resources is 102. So you just need to key in the prices and the number of pieces needed to refine the specific tier and enchantment for your specific resource, and it would automatically calculate the total cost for this specific resource, including the usage fees, of course. And let's say we want to sell this to Caerleon, which for 4.1 bars they're selling for 410 at the time of this recording. So it will automatically calculate the percentage profit even before you do the resource refining. One exception for resources and refining in general is for blocks, because there is no 4.1 or 4.2, 5.3. There are no enchanted refined blocks. So what you want to do, let's say you want to refine blocks using 4.2 stones. So you want to put 4 and 2 over here because technically it is 4.2. And let's say the usage fee is 1800 for Bridge Watch when you're refining, and again 36.7 for refining in city with the highest resource return rate, and 4.1 raw is selling for 15 direct buy, and the refined, which is still tier 3 even if you're refining 4.2, it's at 90. But the difference here is you do need 2 raw resources still. But for refined resources, this is specific for blocks, you do need 4 for tier 4.2. Now this number right here, this 4 right here is very important because when you are putting in the sell price for blocks, you do need to multiply this. Let's say you can sell it for 181 in Caerleon. You have to multiply it by the refined resources that you need, so that's 4. So we'll put in 181 over here times 4. The multiplier is always the same as the number of refined resources needed to refine that specific tier and specific enchantment for blocks. So do keep that in mind because if you just put here 181, thinking that that is the price for one specific tier 4 block, you will get an erroneous percentage profit here. So make sure to key in the correct sell price. All right, so that's basically how the calculator works. As you can see here at the bottom, there are different templates that you can use. Let's just go ahead and download the Single RRC template for this specific calculator. Let's open that. And we will be presented with this template right here. It's pretty much the same as the one that we just saw on the website. It just gives you a simple space for you to key in your enchantments, your tier, your usage fee without actually putting in directly to the calculator online. So the purpose of this is for you to actually get all of this information before you even put them in the calculator, and just copy, let's say, the values that you want and copy them right over there for quicker access. So that is for the template. And also there is a buy order price converter, because when you do place buy orders, there is a setup fee. So let's say you place buy orders for tier 4.2 stones, let's say for 15 silver, there is actually an added setup fee there. So you want to use this specific value, 15.225, in this cell right here, so you get the most accurate percentage profit that you can get. And just note that sometimes there is a delay whenever you are keying in information here and when it will update the percentage profit, but do give it some time. It will depend heavily on your internet connection, but that's pretty much it. Make sure to key in or type in the most accurate possible values that you can find in Albion online, so that you will be able to get the most accurate percentage profit using this calculator. If you do have any questions, just drop me a comment down below and I will make sure to answer them as soon as possible. But until then, this has been Bernard from BernStoneTV.com saying do something you love every single day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.